This gets me to the time that my grandmother sent me an American $20 bill in the mail. She had no idea that it was illegal, and I didn't think a whole lot of it either. During this time, it seems that one helicopter and crew were sent to Saigon for a sunrise to sunset rest and relaxation period. We had an extra helicopter and crew to fill in during these times. We flew into the Pu Tho racetrack in Saigon, where our helicopter would be guarded by infantry. We would then take a rickshaw to wherever we wished in Saigon. We did not take our rifles, but some of us took our loaded .45 Colt handguns and a few clips of ammo just in case. Saigon was a very dangerous place. Certainly not as dangerous as where we came from, but dangerous. The level of danger was somewhat kept down by both sides of the conflict because there was money to be made in the bars, brothels, hotels, black market, and everywhere else in Saigon. It was a money-churning place. My gunner and I hired a rickshaw driver to take us to the bar that he recommended. We invited the driver in the place and told him he could get what he wanted, and we would pay, no problem. We listened to Beatles music and had a great time talking to the pretty Vietnamese women. We were the only GIs in the bar. I think I had 2 beers as I didn't like drinking. I had Cokes and potato chips. My gunner drank more beers than I. It was fun and time passed quickly. We went upstairs and had close romantic encounters with 2 of the pretty Vietnamese girls. We left the bar and the rickshaw driver was behind us. Suddenly he pulled into a blind alley and ran away. My gunner and I were still sitting in the rickshaw when about 5 Vietnamese men yelling with steel swords raised in the air came running toward us from the end of the blind alley. My gunner is throwing up from too much alcohol or whatever. It was difficult to believe this was happening, but it was. It was like something from the Middle Ages or the pirate era. I pulled out my Colt .45 automatic handgun that I had under my jungle fatigue shirt and started to shoot at these guys. I don't know if I hit any of them, but they certainly gave up their attack and disappeared quickly. Geez, some sort of Asian bonsai attack with swords. My gunner heard the shots, of course, but was so sick he didn't even know what just occurred. I got him walking and we waved down a different rickshaw driver who rode us to our helicopter at the Pu Tho racetrack. We tried to figure out why we were attacked. Maybe it happened to everyone that went there. We were the only Americans there. Or it may be that someone saw my $20 American dollar bill and thought I had more. I always tip generously, and maybe they thought we had a lot of money. Whatever the reason, we made it back to the racetrack in one piece and told the infantry guys if they see the rickshaw driver that picked us up to ban him from taking people anywhere.